I moved back to Nigeria from Canada, and this is what my life is like now. What if I told you you don't have to be limited to just two options, living abroad or living in Nigeria? There is actually a third option, and it's called being a snowbird. So basically, you just spend part of the year in Nigeria, usually during winter, and the rest of the year abroad. It's honestly the best of both worlds. And though it's mostly a thing for older retired people, if you are young like me and you want to live that hybrid lifestyle, listen up, because before my move to Nigeria, I planned this out in complete detail. That's actually what we were supposed to do. That's what my family and I were supposed to do. But when we got to Nigeria, we were like, nope, we're not going back. But if we had decided to go back, we would have lived the dual hybrid lifestyle, spending about 5 months in Lagos and 7 months in Calgary, Canada, where we lived. So it's completely doable if you're one of those people that you love Nigeria so much, but you also just like the sanity of living abroad. It all comes down to proper planning. For work, you just need to make sure you find a way to earn virtually, earn online. That could be through a remote job. It could be through side gigs online. It could be running your own business somewhere in the world and earning money online. That is the easiest and most stress-free way to be a snowbird at any age. If you have young kids, there are actually schools that have branches all over the world and in Nigeria as well, Lagos specifically, because I found one for my son. So if he had gone to that school and we decided to live that hybrid lifestyle, it would be completely seamless. Like he could do first term in Lagos and second term in Calgary, third term back in Lagos, completely seamless. So there's schools like that, just needs a little bit of research. And then with your taxes, depending on what country you live in, you just need to speak to an accountant or a tax professional and structure things the right way. Of course, there's other factors to consider, and there's so many other moving parts. But the fact remains, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You don't have to Japada forever like me or Japa for the rest of your life like other people. You can actually do both. With careful planning and saving a lot of money, you can create the version of your life that makes sense to you, that feels good for you, and works for you.